Hi, I'm Jo, and this is my Top 5 Wednesday video. The subject for this week is the top 5 books that made you cry. So I made a list of the books that made me cry, and then I went looking for them on my bookshelves, and I could not find some of them. They either got lost in the move, or I may have gotten rid of them. I'm not sure. So I have 4 physical books to show you. The first book I have to show you is The Thorn Birds. This book was really good. It reminded me a little bit of Gone with the Wind. It's the story of a family in Australia, except it focuses more on the daughter and everything that happens to her. It's a great book. I really don't know what to say about this book because there's so much to say. So I would just tell you one of the things it says on the back. A saga and everything, simply everything, happens. I think that's why it reminds me so much of Gone with the Wind. So much tragedy, all sorts of things just happen to this family. And they have a sheep farm. I think that kind of reminds me of the plantation in Gone with the Wind, and then it focuses mostly on the daughter. Highly recommend this book, especially if you liked Gone with the Wind. The next book is Gone with the Wind. Of course I cried during this book. When the little girl died, what the heck? Come on. I still don't really know what to think about Scarlet. I have sort of a love-hate relationship with her, but great story, loved it, cried when the little girl died. There we go. My third book is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I love this cover. I have the Barnes & Noble Classics edition also, but this one is my favorite edition. Is there any more pictures? Ooh! How lovely! Cried. I'm human. If you didn't cry, I think you might be a cyborg. It takes a lot to make me cry. So, if you didn't cry, I don't think we can be friends. My fourth book is Orphan Train by Christina Baker Klein. I just read this. I am going to have a review up of it. I loved it, loved this story, and I sobbed. Big, ugly tears. But it was amazing. It was like a good cry. Great book. You should read it. Just keep a box of tissues near you. Probably some water, so you don't get dehydrated. Another book that made me cry was A Prayer for Owen by John Irving. That book is a story of 2 kids growing up, and it was slow going at first. I kept reading and reading, thinking, oh my goodness, these are a lot of words and not a whole lot of action, but it got it together, and all of those words were needed for all of the backstory. In the end, when everything happens, you'll understand why it took so long to get to the climax of the book. You needed all of that. Everything comes together like a puzzle, and just fits together, and stuff happens, and then you cry. Great book. Lots of crying. But only at the end, when everything happened. So those are my books for Top 5 Wednesday. Even though I cried, I enjoyed them, and I recommend that you pick one of them up and a box of tissues and sit down and have a good cry. If you're doing this tag, I would love to know. Let me know in the comments so I can watch your video and Please tell me what book made you cry. Right now, I'm feeling like a big baby. I'll see you later. Bye.